Tesla's up over 7% today, and as you guys know, I'm still bullish long term. I'm still expecting this breakout because the monthly BX is still green to continue to move up to $600 by April of 2026 or up to $750 by June of 2026. Now, with that said, I have been short-term bearish, or at least been expecting a worst-case pullback down to $350. And the reason for that is while the monthly BX trender, which you can see at the bottom of your screen, is still green, that means that we are in a bullish cycle, and the average bullish cycle for Tesla usually lasts about 6 to 12 months. So over the next couple of months, I'm still very bullish, but the main reason that I was waiting for that pullback, and still, even after today, I'm still expecting this pullback, was because of two main reasons. Number one, the weekly BX trender, which you can see on your screen, is still red. Remember, when the longer time frame is green, it means we're in a bullish cycle, but not all of these massive bullish cycles go straight up. In most cases, price will normally break out, pull back, and then break out again. This is called bullish market structure, and in most cases, this is what we are expecting to happen. And so if we take a look at Tesla on the weekly chart, I'm expecting basically what happened here in June through August to happen right now. I think that price will, in worst case scenario, continue to pull back down to 350. I do think that dip will get bought up, and then price will continue its move to the upside. Now, I saw a lot of people today asking if this 7% move changed my thesis on Tesla short term. And as of right now, it still hasn't, because like we said, the weekly BX trender is still dark red. If we look at the daily time frame, we still have this massive gap on the volume profile from $420 down to $350. If you want to get access to all of the indicators that we use in these videos, as well as learn how to implement them within the strategy, go ahead and check out the link to our trading library down below. You'll get access to the BX trender, the Smart Money Mastery and Smart Money Zones, and the volume profile. Each course shows you how to actually set up the indicators, the proprietary settings. Over 20,000 students have implemented this into their trading system and are seeing consistent profits from as low as $10,000 all the way up to over $3 million. The link will be in the descriptions. And if you've taken our courses, you know that the thin volume blocks on the THT volume profile represent fast lanes for price movement to quickly push through these levels, whether it's a breakout to the upside or a sell off to the downside. So the fact that we still have these thin areas on the volume profile unfortunately worries me. And I do think still that worst case, we could see another 20% drop. Now, I want you to understand, I'm still holding on to my call options. I am still in my Tesla 417 $550 calls, and I will remain in them because the monthly or the bigger time frame is still in a bullish cycle. And my plan from here is that if price ends up rejecting and price ends up selling off to $350, this is the worst case scenario. And in this case, I will actually look to average down by either just actually buying more of those call options or going ahead and actually buying different call options, maybe with an expiration closer towards June or July and a strike price at about $400 versus $550. Now, the reason I'm not just selling out entirely right now and looking to get back in at $350 is because there's always a chance that we don't pull back. In this case, if price just actually breaks right out over $450 and moves up to our long-term target much sooner than expected, I don't want to miss out on that profit. So instead of trying to time the market, my goal is to continue to hold on to my long shares. To continue to hold on to my longer dated call options, to average down or start another call position if we sell off to that 350 support. And if we just break out from here, at least I still have my position. Now, something else that I want you to take into consideration before we leave here today is the fact that this old support normally will turn into a new resistance. So this is how traps normally formulate in the market. We'll have a previous support, price will break that support, price will come back up to test this previous resistance here. And there's also this block of volume here. And then everyone will think that this is going to be the next breakout. And instead they drive price right down to that support level. Of course, I hope this does not happen, but this is personally what I think is most likely going to play out over the next couple of weeks. And as you guys know, my plan is simply to remain patient, average down if it hits our target level of $350. And if we break out earlier, cool. I still have a trade on the table.